I think TFI is an idea, an invitation to build an India free of poverty and filled with love.
TFI is an organization that's trying to change the education landscape in the country.
We believe that India gets built in its classrooms. And we believe that change in a system will happen only when leaders change.
It's a place where you get to obviously interact directly with the children on the ground.
Teach For India brings in people from diverse sectors and brings them into the education sector. And by doing that, they're building a system of leaders who are working at multiple capacities to change the system.
TFI alumni, for me, it looks like, the roots of like a banyan tree. I think from there, like each of us are branching out and still we are connected to the larger cause of education. More than education, I think to the larger cause of working for our children.
We have a 5,000 strong and growing alumni community.
And the impact that they are trying to create, the work that they are trying to do in direct pathways, which is education, staying in the sector, or in policy and governance, I think they are just multiplying the effect of the work that we do in a classroom.
A multiplier is anyone who can create impact, enable and empower communities.
Somebody who's able to spread love for the cause that they care the most about.
So they're people that rally 10 more people for the cause.
Believes the problem that we are trying to solve is not something that he or she can do by himself or herself.
Our hope for TFI alumni is that they discover new possibilities for themselves.
In their role of multiplier, that will be success.
Such retreats actually help people who are getting into this tweak thoughts. Sometimes bring in those unconventional ways of looking at things. So it's actually a reset.
Because I think there are very few spaces where we as activists get a chance to reflect. And spaces for reflection are vital to sharpen our action.
This beautiful facility here is called the Padukone-Dravid Centre for Sports Excellence in Bangalore. It's this incredible world-class facility and it's really an ecosystem for sport.
For 2 or 3 days, we bring a team here, we get them to play, and through that play, develop trust, collaboration, understand leadership, understand their inner game.
I think sports as an analogy is very powerful because it allows you to very quickly be dropped into a situation with minimal context. And at the same time, it allows people to converge really easily and work towards such shared goal.
Sports is just one vehicle with which they're doing it, but the larger picture here is how do we build teams, how do we envision people to come together and work together, and how do we help them reflect to be better versions of themselves.
I feel more to do with the inner work. I feel like how am I healing myself while being, while playing the sport, and also what does the team mean to me? Like sports and playing with the team. So it's me versus we is getting more obvious when I'm on the ground.
To be able to build that agency in the alumni, how can I really build agency in myself and my team to keep this work going stronger and eventually get there and build movement? Yeah.
So my hope is that as Teach For India Fellows, we have learned what it means to be there for a child, what it means to help a child be heard. As fellows, we have been taught to think of the community. So these are the learnings that I hope the alumni would take forward in the work that they're doing, because when running an organization or being part of a movement, there is the risk that you forget who is your ultimate stakeholder. So you'd have to think of the child at all points. And as all Teach For India alumni have worked in the classroom, that's something they shouldn't forget, or rather they should keep in their mind throughout.